In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you can extract plain text contents from PDF documents using the Cloudmersive PDF connector in Nintex. We're going to keep this demonstration nice and simple with a component workflow, and we're just going to log our results within our workflow to ensure the operation was successful. From the automation homepage, let's click Create Workflow. From the Workflow Design page, let's then select Component Workflow from the Start Event dropdown. To get our demo file, let's type OneDrive into the search bar and look for the Get a File action. After we click and drag this action into our workflow, let's open it up and configure it. If we haven't already, we should create a connection with our OneDrive for Business login credentials, and after that, we can use the path field to grab our demo file. Below that, we need to store our file in a variable so we can use it downstream in our workflow. Let's click on the Store Output dropdown, select Add Variable, and then we can give our variable a relevant name and confirm the data type as File. Let's then set this variable to capture our OneDrive file output. At this stage, we can incorporate the Cloudmersive PDF conversion action. Let's type Cloudmersive into the search bar and take a quick look at the actions available to us below. We can use these connectors to convert documents, currencies, and PDFs, and we can also scan files for viruses. For this workflow, let's click and drag the Get Text from PDF action into our design. When we open and configure this action, we first need to create our Cloudmersive connection. My connection is already saved, but you can easily create one for yourself by navigating this dropdown and clicking Add Connection. This part is really straightforward. You just need to name your connection and then copy the API key from your Cloudmersive account page into the API key field. If you don't have one already, you can get one for free with a limit of 800 API calls per month by registering a free account on our website. With our connection saved, let's set the input for this action by selecting the PDF output variable in the file parameter. After that, let's set the output variable for this action just like before, this time using the Page Sets dropdown. The output from this API is considered an object because it provides a Boolean value indicating if the call was successful along with text results relative to each page of the PDF document. Once we're all done configuring our variable, let's add one final action into our workflow so we can easily review the test results. Let's click on the Add Action button and then select the Log to Instance Details action that comes up by default. We can then click Insert on the message box, click on the Cloudmersive PDF output, and open up our response object variable. We can then include a Boolean response from the API along with the entire pages collection. Now we can go ahead and save our workflow. We can give our workflow a relevant name of our choosing, and after we're happy with these details, we can click Save once again. When that wraps up, let's click Workflow Testing at the top of the page, and once Nintex stages our workflow, let's click Submit to run our test without start event variables. As always, Nintex will update us on our workflow test status every 10 seconds, and once enough time elapses, we should see completed in the status column for each operation in our workflow. At that point, we can click on the Log to Instance Details dropdown and review our API outputs. We'll know our API test worked correctly when we see the true Boolean response and a string of text labeled relative to its page number below that. You can easily share or store plain text content in a number of different ways now through connected applications in Nintex. With our test complete, we've reached the end of this demonstration. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more Cloudmersive API connector demos on the Nintex platform.